it's Chai Sarai, and I finally decided to try meal deliveries. I chose Purple Carrot, which is a plant-based company founded in 2013. I noticed a lot of reviews for their 2 to 4 person meal kits that you make yourself, and even a few reviews on the individual frozen dinners that you can get from the grocery store, but I didn't see anything for their delivery prepared meals for one person. I guess most people are just not as lazy as I am, so let's talk about my experience with the Purple Carrot prepared meals. It all started on September 15th. I found myself browsing the Purple Carrot website. I mean, who wouldn't want to try delicious, aesthetically pleasing food, especially if you don't have to make it yourself? The prepared meals are delivered to your home weekly, and they're fresh, not frozen. You have to get at least 6, but you can order more if you want. So at $12.99 per meal and a minimum of 6, you're looking at about $78 per week. The shipping is free, meaning it's just already factored into the price. They automatically offered a $20 discount, but I went looking for a better deal. And I found $35 off at Deal Spotter, which means I paid $42.94 for my first box, or around $7 per meal. I signed up and I realized that by ordering on Wednesday, September 15th, I had just missed the Tuesday cutoff to receive a box by the 22nd. So my first box was scheduled to come on the 29th, which was fine. I didn't get to pick my meals when I signed up, but in my intro email, they showed me what they selected for me along with the link to customize. Once I was in my account, it was super easy to update my choices, and the deadline for changes was clearly shown. They also made skipping weeks very easy, with the cutoff date prominently displayed, no fine print. And when I was making my choices, I could see pictures of the meals as they come, as well as all the ingredients and nutritional information. So let's talk about the delivery. I placed my order on September 15th. Around 2 weeks later, on the 28th, I got a dutiful email with my tracking number, which told me that my first Purple Carrot box was at the shipping facility. I never heard of on-track shipping before, and I have to admit I felt a little nervous when I saw the bare Web 1.0 tracking website with $19.91 in the footer. I got even more nervous when my box didn't arrive the next day as scheduled. I waited it out a little bit, but once October 1st came around, I went ahead and called customer service, and a Purple Carrot rep quickly gave me a credit towards another order and advised me not to eat the food if it ever arrives. Which it actually did arrive. Quite warm, a little puffy, and 5 days late. Alright, moving on to the replacement order. I got that credit on October 1st, which of course meant I missed the deadline for a 6th delivery and I had to wait until the 13th. Also, they rotate out their meals each week, so I wasn't able to get the ones I originally wanted. But October 12th rolled around, I got another tracking number, and this time our old school shipping website simply said, awaiting package. At this point, I felt there's zero chance that my package is ever coming, and sure enough, the next day came and went without a Purple Carrot box. But to my surprise, around 7 o'clock at night on the 14th, I found a Purple Carrot box on my doorstep, nearly 1 month after first placing my order. Before we get to what's inside, I do want to say that as I'm here editing this video days later, the tracking website still says, awaiting package. Alright, so I already took off the tape and this is how it comes. Looks like it's packed really well. And it is inside a temper case with cold packs. Let me pull this out right quick. Okay, so the meals are in another cardboard case, I guess to keep them super safe. More cold packs here and some extras over here too. Alright, here they are. My order is 100% accurate. These are the 6 I ordered. None of them are damaged. So we've got the Thai peanut noodles, Jackfruit Carnitas, Gnocchi Primavera, Cashew vegetable korma, Tofu Tikka Masala, and chilled curry noodles. So as I mentioned, these are fresh meals. Of course, they arrived on the 14th, and half expire on the 18th, and the other half expire on the 19th. So let's get into the food. Straight out of the fridge, this is the Gnocchi Primavera with artichokes and pesto tofu. In terms of nutrition, we're working with 620 calories, 30 grams of fat, 32% of your sodium for the day, 65 grams of carbs, and this is the highest protein meal at 21 grams of protein. So we're gonna pop this into the microwave for 2 minutes, and they all take 2 minutes, by the way. It's ready. So this is what it looks like straight out of the microwave. Let's take this film off. Okay, it's on here good. One sec. Okay, so this is what it looks like right out of the microwave. Of course, you can eat it right out of the container, but I'm gonna plate it up. All right, here it is. To give you an idea of the size, this is a 7-inch plate. I'm gonna rank each meal 1 through 5, with 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. So for this one, was too much artichoke, but that was okay. I didn't have to eat it all. I normally love tofu and pesto, but this was a little bland. And then gnocchi was a bit doughy, but decent overall. So I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. Meal number 2 is the chilled curry noodles with sesame kale salad. It has 500 calories, 20 grams of fat, 59% of your sodium for the day, 69 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein. This one was meant to be eaten cold, so I just took the wrapper off and put it in a 7-inch bowl. I was the most nervous about this one because it was chilled, but you guys, it was so tasty. A solid 4 out of 5. Number 3, jackfruit carnitas with sweet plantains and red beans and rice. It was 620 calories, and my keto friends will have to avert their eyes because this meal is the highest in carbs at 111 grams, the lowest in protein at 10 grams, and the lowest in fat at 15 grams, plus 45% of your sodium for the day. Here it is, ready to eat. I've got it arranged on a small plate. It smelled so good, and it was really delicious too. I would have rather had more jackfruit and greens than so much plantain, but hey, I guess if my only complaint is wanting more of something, then it was pretty good. So giving it a 4 out of 5. Meal 4 is the cashew vegetable korma with dal makhani. It has 500 calories. It is the highest in fat at 31 grams and the lowest in carbs at 47 grams. And it's 31% of your sodium for the day and 12 grams of protein. I popped it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and here we are. Let me grab a bowl. So I have these separated because it didn't seem like they should be mixed, but I don't know. It smelled amazing, but I really didn't like it. The carrots and the curry were too hard, like undercooked. And I could not finish the dal. It wasn't good. 1 out of 5 for this meal. Next up for number 5, we have the Thai peanut noodles with sweet chili squash and shiitakes. This is the highest in calories at 710, and the highest in sodium at 70% of your daily intake. It's also got 28 grams of fat, 100 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. Here it is fully cooked after I took the film off. So this was pretty good, kind of middle of the road. I love noodles and peanuts and peanut flavored things, so I think my expectations were just a little high for this. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Okay, this is the 6th and final meal, tofu tikka masala with peas and green rice. The rice doesn't look very green. Nutrition, this is 500 calories. It is the lowest in sodium at 30% of your daily allowance. 22 grams of fat, 61 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein. Okay, this is what it looks like fresh out of the microwave. The rice looks a little greener, I guess. And here it is in a nice bowl. Okay, and here it is with sriracha. This is definitely the lower sodium option. Not a whole lot of flavor, and the tofu was kind of spongy, so I'm giving it a 2 out of 5. Moving on, would I order purple carrot fresh prepared meals again? So once they actually arrive at your home, they truly are off the charts convenient. No cooking, a 2-minute wait, quick, easy food. Ultimately, no, I would not reorder, with one exception that we'll talk about later. In terms of why, you saw how I felt about the food, which is hit and miss, and my shipping issues where it took a month to get my first weekly box. But to just keep it real, after I placed my first order with a $35 discount, I went searching for another discount code to apply to a future order, but I couldn't find one. All the discounts were for the first box only, and at that moment, I already knew that I would cancel after my first box due to the cost. Like I mentioned before, you have to order a minimum of 6 meals per box, and each meal is $12.99 for a total of $78. $12.99 for a delivered meal isn't outrageous. I actually live in an area with a high cost of living. The cheapest plant-based things I can get delivered is an Impossible Whopper, and just the Whopper, not a meal, cost me about $17, and that's before adding a driver tip. Just that even with the Purple Carrot delivery service, I still have to go to the store for other food and household items, so I might as well pick up plant-based frozen dinners while I'm there. And even buy the Purple Carrot brand ones. Do you want to mention that the Purple Carrot meal kits are cheaper than the prepared meals at $9.99 per serving instead of $12.99? Then I'd have to cook it. Yeah, I wouldn't order Purple Carrot again, primarily due to the cost, but I also had some issues with the shipping and food. I even went through the cancellation process already, and it was super simple. I just logged into my account, switched it from active to canceled, and got an email confirmation. So no hassle, no pressure. Let's talk about this one exception that made me reactivate my account. For that first meal I tried, the Gnocchi Primavera, well, it turns out the Purple Carrot supplier sent them pasta with egg in it instead of vegan pasta, which just happens. You don't really know what's in your food unless you make it yourself. Purple Carrot just automatically gave all the impacted customers a credit for $91, which I think is pretty classy of them. I'll be able to get 7 different prepared meals with that credit and then cancel my account again. That concludes my Purple Carrot prepared meals review. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.